the things you can think, oh, the things you can think, if you're willing to try. Think invisible ink, or a gink with a stink, or a stare to the sky. If you open your mind, oh, the things you will find lining up to get loose. Oh, the things you can think when you think about Seuss. 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 Seuss, 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 Seuss. Oh, the things you can think. Any thinker who thinks can come up with a few.
Oh, the things you can think.
Think a trip on a ship to the Vip or a Vip, or to Salasaloo. Think a beautiful schwab
With a cherry on top.
You don't need an excuse. Oh, the things you can think when you think about Seuss. Seuss, 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 Seuss.
Think of an elephant up in a tree.
Think
of a person too tiny to see.
Think
of a bird with a one-feathered tail.
going on adventure down a dangerous trail.
Think of a bird who flies off on a spree.
Think of a kangaroo so as can be.
Think of a general crazy for war.
Think of something horrible and hairy, something sinister and scary that you never dared to think of before. Think of nobody here, and the feeling of fear, and the darkness of night. All alone in your room, as you're facing your doom. Think a glimmer of light. But I hope you're prepared to be scareder than scared, 'cause this ain't Mother Goose. Danger's right on the brink when you think about Seuss. Seuss, 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 Seuss. An unusual story will soon be unfurled of an elephant trying to save a small world, and a boy from that world who has things just like you. Just think, from the planet of Pooh
And the smallest of small.
to the jungle of New.
And the largest of all.
You think and 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 think. Just think! Oh, the things you can think. Think and wonder and dream far and wide as you dare. Oh, the things you can think when your things have run dry. In the blink of an eye, there's another think there. If you open your mind, oh, the things you will find lining up to get loose. Oh, the things you can think. 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 Oh, the things you can think when you think about Seuss. When you think about Seuss. When you think about Seuss.
Seuss!
Well, the cat came back, and what do you know? He heard a crowd shout, "Go, dog, go!" Then a man named Sam gave him green eggs and ham. He followed him, chanting, "Sam, I am." Dr. Seuss is on the loose. Mr. Gump came by with the 7-hump wump and offered him a ride on the wump of gum. They came upon some bears with 10 apples on top, with the whole town chasing them to make the apples drop. Dr. Seuss is on the loose. Passed a fox with his friend Mr. Knox, getting ready to box with the hairy gox. And watching them was a man named Brown. Mr. Brown, he was upside down. Dr. Seuss is on the loose. By and by they passed McElligot's pool, with 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish blue. And then they passed a yawning yellow yak, with Yolanda Jorgensen yelling on his back. Dr. Seuss is on the loose. You won't believe who the cat would meet as the wolf carried him down Mulberry Street. An elephant named Horton who said he heard a hoot, the Yertle, the turtle, and Willie Waterloo. Dr. Seuss this day, and we thank you for the books, for the books, for the books you sent our way. Yeah.
You don't know me, but my name's Cy. I'm just the O'Hare delivery guy. But it seems like trees might be worth a try. So I say, let it grow.
My name is Dan,
And my name's Rose.
our son Wesley kinda glows. And that's not good, so we suppose we should let it grow.
Let it grow, let it grow. You can't reap what you don't sow. Plant a seed inside the earth. Just one way to know its worth. Let's celebrate the world's rebirth. We say let it grow.
My name's Marie and I am 3. I would really like to see a tree. La 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 lee. I say let it grow.
I'm Grammy Norma, I'm old and I've got gray hair. But I remember when trees were everywhere and no one had to pay for air. So I say, let it grow!
Let it grow, let it grow, like it did so long ago. It's just one tiny seed, but it's all we really need. It's time to change the life we lead, time to let it grow.
My name's O'Hare, I'm one of you. I live here in Thneedville too. The things you say just might be true. It could be time to start anew and maybe change my point of view.
Plant a seed inside the earth. Just one way to know its worth. Let's celebrate the world's rebirth. We say let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow. Can't reap what you don't sow. It's just one tiny seed, but it's all we really need. It's time to vanish all your feet and magic leave the flowering tree. Let this be our summer.
Thank you, Ted.
Oh, the wonderful sounds Mr. Brown can do. He can sound like a cow, he can go moo moo. He can sound like a cork, pop pop pop. He can sound like horse feet, clop clop clop. He can sound like a rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo. He can sound like an owl, hoo 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 hoo. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? He can sound like the rain, dibble 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 dop, dibble 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 dop dop dop. He can sound like a clock, he can tick, he can talk. He can sound like a hand on a door, knock knock. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? Boom 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 boom. Mr. Brown is a wonder. Boom 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 boom. Mr. Brown makes thunder. He makes lightning, splat, 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 splat. You know it's very, very hard to make a noise like that. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? Now it's your turn to make the sounds. A cow, a cork, like horse feet, a rooster, an owl, the rain, a clock, a hand on a door, lightning. One more time, a little quicker. A cow, a cork, like horse feet, a rooster, an owl, the rain, a clock, door, lightning. Even quicker now, you ready? Cow, cork, horse, roost, owl, rain, clock, door, cow, cork, horse, roost, owl, rain, clock, door, cow, cork, horse, roost, owl, rain, lightning. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you?
Some things are slow, look at them go.
taking their time. They crawl and they climb, moving their feet to a smooth, steady beat. That's how you know they're slow. Look at this cast, they're moving fast while they're racing down the street and really having a blast. They look fine in a line, taking very little time as they wave at all the people that they're leaving behind. So look out, take heed, these things are built for speed, and when you see them in the race, they're gonna be in the lead. They're picking up the pace, never coming in last. They're fast. Look at this cast, they're moving fast while they're racing down the street and really having a blast. They look fine in a line, taking very little time as they wave at all the people that they're leaving behind. So look out, take heed, these things are built for speed, and when you see them in the race, they're gonna be in the lead. They're picking up the pace, never coming in last. They're fast.